Rarely do gifts with purchase create such a buzz in the LEGO fan community. If it does, it's usually because it's a licensed product, or it has an exclusive minifig, or it might even be because it's a contest winner, like the Books Are My Passion gift with purchase from last year. Today, though, LEGO released the Up-Scale Baby Astronaut, or the Space Baby as I like to call it, available for any $150 US purchase. Now, I wasn't going to get this until my wife and kids saw it and started gushing over it. So I talked it over with the wife, we went to the store, picked up some sets, or a set, and was able to get this particular gift for purchase. So is it worth the $150 spend? Is it worth the price on the aftermarket? And did LEGO mess up with this gift with purchase? Find out in this independent review. Let's first talk about the box and the packaging. The box is multi-toned blue with a little present in the upper right corner, signifying that it's a gift with purchase. On the front, you see an angled shot of the Space Baby, while on the back, you get a slightly different angle with the box art implying that it is bursting out. Of what? I don't know, but it's definitely bursting out. There are 4 bags packed tightly inside, along with a slightly rumpled instruction manual. The manual was what you'd expect, with a light blue background on the pages and the occasional washed out color printing on some of the steps. All told, nothing earth-shattering when it comes to this. Gifts with purchase are not known for breaking new ground when it comes to pieces. I would imagine LEGO has a production budget for every single one, and it's pretty low, so they're going to take whatever they have lying around or is commonly being used in LEGO sets at the moment. And this one, of course, contained a lot of red. That said, there are some really, really cool pieces in this set. There are lots of snot bricks in various colors, which I appreciate. There are a lot of bow slopes and other angled slopes, such as these red wedges that came out last year and aren't too common. You also get some of these 2x1 curved slopes, which are new this year. You get 2 of them in red and 4 in white. These 3x3 dome pieces have been around for a while, but they're not too common in red. I think this is like the 9th or 10th time we're getting that in this color, and we get 4 of them in this particular set. These 1x1 and 2/3 curved slopes are very rare at this point. They arrived on the scene in 2023, but this is only the 2nd time we're getting them in red. Of course, the highlights here are the printed pieces. The face printing is also brand new, as other upscale minifigs use larger bow slopes for their faces. This one has 2 1x4 bow slopes in yellow that are printed, one with large eyes and white pupils, the other with the classic smiley. The 2x4 tile printed with classic space logo is beautiful. The printing is crisp and the white isn't pinkish like we oftentimes see with minifigs. This tile is different from the 2x4 version in blue that we got with the Galaxy Explorer, as that had some crater printing on the bottom side of the moon or planet. This one has a solid gold planet print. All told, these pieces are pretty nice, especially for a gift with purchase. This is only 250 pieces, but it was still an interesting build. It didn't take very long, but I found it to be pretty engaging. Some of the building techniques that I noticed as I was building it include getting the legs shaped correctly using snot bricks and tiles, setting up the 4-way snot build on. You use a bunch of jumper plates to get a half stud offset on both sides for the arms, as well as where the neck meets the torso. The arms themselves make nice use of angled bow slopes to achieve the short, stocky look. My favorite part of the build, though, was the head, which uses some more jumper plates to create an offset so that you can place the 1x4 bow slopes for the face, yet you still have some yellow around the edges. The space helmet was very cool to build as well, with the angled slopes mimicking the shape of the helmet cutout. The top of the helmet is a very dense build, with the 2x1 curved slopes underneath the more curved slopes, and those are surrounded by the 3x3 dome pieces. If you do get the Space Baby, I think your family will definitely enjoy it. It didn't take very long, but it was engaging, so fans of all ages would enjoy putting this together. Once you add the oxygen tanks, you now have your completed Space Baby. Here it is in all of its glory. The smooth finish achieved by using snot techniques is well done, the proportions are spot on, and the expression brings personality to the set. Perhaps my only minor quibble is the sides by where the arms and oxygen tank are, but it's certainly not too bad. Maybe another 1x1/4 round tile could be added to the exposed stud on the arm, but otherwise, this looks incredible. If you're wondering about scale, here it is next to the Harry and Hermione upscale minifigs from 2021. It looks pretty good, and there's no doubt that LEGO really nailed this design. The LEGO Space Baby is a wonderful, I would actually say an elite gift with purchase. I know it doesn't have any minifigs, but what really stands out is not really the pieces and the building technique, although those are all really nice. It's the subject matter. And LEGO fans, especially adult fans, love classic space. It's something that we grew up with, and we definitely have a soft spot for it. And this particular set, it oozes nostalgia for the classic space fans, and it oozes cuteness with the baby and the baby face. That's one reason why I think LEGO really messed this up, right? I mean, this could be available as a set for purchase, and I think it would sell extremely well. You've probably seen other videos that say the same thing, and I'm in complete agreement. If you find a way to take a 42-year-old dude like me who loves classic space and really enjoyed seeing this, as well as my wife and kids who are, I guess, Gen Alpha, they love it and they want it. And so this would be a really popular seller among all ages. To me, that's not just a compliment to the set designer who did a fantastic job and deserves accolades. It's also perhaps a signal that LEGO messed this up and they should have made this available for purchase for even $25 would not be too much to ask for 250 pieces with some nice prints and something that would be in demand. I think it would sell really, really well. So LEGO, if you're watching, which I know you're not, but make more of these, put them in additional colors, just like you've done over the years with some collectible minifigs and other pieces from different sets that you could put together to get a classic space figure. Of course, we'll see if they actually do that. I don't know if any of these pieces that are exclusive to this, or especially the printed ones, are going to be available on Pick and Build online. I hope they are. You might be able to get some sort of a blue minifig out of this Space Baby with the Galaxy Explorer 2x4 printed tile. But otherwise, yeah, you're either resorting to spending $150 to get this or buying it on the secondary market. Now, is this worth the $150 spend? Honestly, it depends on what's on your wish list and what you're targeting. I know there are going to be additional gifts with purchase over the summer and into the fall, so you might wait for those. Of course, this is not going to be a time where there's double points, so that's not really an option. I went to the LEGO store today. They didn't have anything on sale, so it's not like I could get a really good deal on anything. Really, it's just a matter of, do you want this, and do you have something else on your wish list that would reach the $150 spend. The alternative route, of course, is to go on the secondary market, eBay, Bricklink, etc. And on Bricklink right now, this is going for about 35 to 40 US dollars. But of course, that's when I'm recording this on the day that it was released. My guess is it's probably going to go up at some point, similar to the Books Are My Passion GWP from 2024. It's definitely got a lot of demand, a lot of hype, a lot of buzz, and so some of those early sets that go on sale on Bricklink or eBay, you might be able to snag for around a little bit of a markup, right? That 35 to 40 is going to be markup over the 20 to 25 that I would value this at. But if you wait too long, I think the price could end up going up. Right now, there's plenty of these that could be on the market in the next week. But as those get purchased and as people run out of, or LEGO stores run out of them, I think the price is only going to go up. And yeah, I think it's worth snagging this sooner rather than later if this is something you really want. I think $30 to $35, $40 is generally okay, depending on how much you have to pay for shipping. So that's my review of the Space Baby. It's a fantastic GWP. And I think you'll have fun with the whole family with this. It'll look great on display, maybe on a little bookshelf. I think we're gonna put this on our piano that Julia uses to teach piano lessons, because I think the kids that she teaches will really like this. And otherwise, yeah, fantastic stuff. I'm glad we were able to get this. If you're planning on getting this, put it down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and always remember to keep building together.